This story's got too many surprises. Yesterday I posted a video about the synagogue attack, mentioning and hoping that the attacker is not Muslim because we know what the consequences of that are going to be. And lo and behold, would you know it, the attacker was apparently Muslim. But that's not the surprising part. The more surprising part is his name, which conveniently is Jihad al-Shami. Yeah, apparently that is his real name, that the media and even the comments on social media were absolutely loving. I have never seen people more happy for a Muslim man to be named Jihad than I have done over the last 2 days. But wait, there is another twist in the tale. The two people who lost their lives outside the synagogue, we were told, who were attacked by Mr. Ashami, well actually, one of them were unalived by the police themselves. Yeah? So in total, the police unalived one Jewish person and Mr. Shami unalived one Jewish person. Now, of course, this story is going to be presented as a terror attack. It's a Muslim guy on the Jewish community. His name is Jihad. You know, we're not thick. Obviously, we know that this story is going to be painted out as a terror attack without any investigation, without researching motivations. Fine, whatever, call it what you want, terrorist attack or blah, 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 blah. My issue is, once again, we need to be principled. If one Jewish person has been unalived outside a synagogue by a Muslim man, and that counts as terrorism, well then Muhammad Salim here, this elderly Muslim man who was attacked and unalived whilst walking back from the mosque, should also be regarded as a terrorist attack. But what was it regarded as? Oh, a racist man. A racist man who unalived a Muslim grandfather. You know, during his police interview, the Ukrainian student made no secret that this was because of racism, not terrorism. Why? Well, how could he be a terrorist? He's Ukrainian. An 81-year-old Muslim was unalived walking to the mosque. Yeah, look at the similarities. He's walking to the mosque. And who unalived him? Who attacked him? Oh, a thug. Look here. A thug. Not a terrorist. Yeah? Over a racist unaliving. No, not a terror attack. It's a racist. Look here. Racist murderer. Why? Why is he a racist murderer? Oh, because look at the guy's name. His name's Dale Jones. Does that sound like Jihad Ashami to you? What about this attack in Birmingham, where another Muslim elderly man was set alight on the way to the mosque or on the way back from the mosque? Either way, these three elderly Muslim men going to or coming back from the masjid, from the mosque, were attacked, and not once was it mentioned that this is a terrorist attack. Not once was it even, it didn't even come into the imagination of the journalists and the people writing these articles that, oh, perhaps this is more than just racism, just mental health, just hatred, yeah? Can the word terrorism ever be used in an attack where the victim is a Muslim, and especially when the attacker is a non-Muslim? My issue is not labeling something as a terrorist attack or not. If it meets the criteria, fine, call it what you want, but we need to be principled. Also, isn't it interesting that just this week, so many things have happened, and this event, this story, gives it a really, really nice distraction from what is happening abroad. We know that Israel has intercepted aid flotillas now all week, but that story now has been swept under the carpet. Only recently Keir Starmer's brought out his plan to bringing out digital IDs, and that has been met with absolute resistance and refutation from all walks of British society. And then, of course, last but not least, you can bet your bottom dollar, this event that has taken place in Manchester is going to be an excuse for banning legitimate protest against unaliving of entire populations. Because the argument will be that it is these protests that have led to an attack like this. Even though you've had millions, literally millions of people on the streets of the UK over the last 2 years, and in all of these last 2 years, one person commits an attack and one Jewish person was unalived outside the synagogue, and therefore this creates a bit of space to say, you know what, we need to ban any opposition of what is happening against the people of Gaza. This is the argument that will be made using what happened in Manchester as an excuse, and I really do hope that when events like this do occur, we shouldn't be conspiracy theorists, but we need to look at the details, we need to be level-headed about it, and most of all, above all, we need to be principled in our approach when it comes to these kind of events.